Hello there, this is the Handshake here on New Vision TV. My name is Lynn Komjisha. I have with me Edna Ruth Mubiru. Edna, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's been a while.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, you left the country or something. Edna, some people are concerned and they think there's need to invest in grain storage and processing facilities at one-stop border points, especially to maintain the quality of the grain, until it is sold off or consumed. But Edna, we cannot do that, can we?
Yes, we can and we should. That need has been around for a while.
Okay.
Yes. You remember not too long ago when people were stuck with grain, then the price.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And the reason they are stuck is because there's no one place in which they were collecting. So you had stories from here and there. People in this district stuck, the others are stuck. And the bigger challenge is there's having it, but then there's how you handle it before you're able to sell it off. So when they say we need these storage facilities at the borders, the need is bigger than just the borders. We need to have collection centers where the quality is managed well.
What do you mean managed well? Who would be in charge?
Grain is when you harvest your maize.
Yes.
You're supposed to sell it when it has a certain amount of moisture in it.
Oh. And
it doesn't have weevils, you know. So if you don't have a good storage facility, that is where all those issues come in.
Yes.
If you don't have good silos being managed by, by people who know what they're doing, chances are high you'll have maize stuck in stacked in sacks somewhere, and then.
I mean, this is what we do at our border posts.
Oh well, yeah, but we should be having specialized areas where it is dried to the right amount of moisture, and then we can sell it off over a period. The reason why we are always having crushed prices is because, one, we are not handling it well. We are in a rush to get rid of it.
Absolutely.
Because the longer you keep it, it becomes an expense on you as well. So it doesn't have to be government to do this. I think it's there's an area for the private sector to get into it and play as well, offer it as a service and make the money. I mean, I'm storing for you when people are ready to buy, or you become the person who stores and actually sells off.
That makes a lot of sense. But what's happening? Why are we not investing in these things?
There is something the Trade Ministry was doing, something on warehouse receipting. They are setting up warehouses to collect all this grain, and then, a farmer can then get a receipt to show that I actually have maize somewhere, and they are supposed to use the receipts in many different ways, even get loans off those receipts. But it stalled at some point. Yes, so there was a pilot done, and it seemed to be going well, but it hasn't rolled out. And even traditionally, when we were growing up, there were silos in villages.
Oh, yes, yes.
But then that has died out as well. I don't know if you've seen silos.
I've not. It's been
granaries,
granaries. We had a granary at home, then we crushed it.
You don't have it anymore.
We don't have it anymore.
Over time, the area of storage has been neglected. And that is a problem because you can't sell off grain that is poorly handled, grain that has, mold because you've handled it poorly.
True.
Yes, so it's an area that even the private sector can get into and play. The Trade Ministry can do what it can, but, our budget constraints and priorities.
Oh, yes, oh, yes.
So if somebody can come into that area, offer that service, or be a collector who has a good storage facility, and you sell off, so you're not in a rush. Off season, you still have grain.
Yes.
You manage the price of the grain, instead of crashing the price when you've harvested, and then it's scarce and it goes up rapidly. So there are many things that can come
and
with good
this
storage.
Actually reminds me that we supply grain to our neighboring countries, and I'm wondering in what form if we don't have storage facilities.
There are the buyers that come from across the border,
right?
And when you're ready to harvest, they come with their trucks. So they are managing their own quality because they know they will not be able to sell that grain in their market if they let you handle it badly.
And that is how we are missing out on some money.
Yes.
Oh, well, I think that's a good idea. The government needs to look into it, but also the private sector, like you said.
This, yes.
Well, thank you so much, Edna.
Thank you, Lynn.